Today, we're moving in slow motion. Nah, not really. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I am Kukomi, my intro is Kukomi here, but yes. Hello, Kukomi here. I messed up my intro, okay? I used to say hi, I'm Galactic Sweets, and then I changed my username because I didn't like that name as much. It throws me off, okay? But yes, last time we did stuff. We decided to go up this mountain because who wants to go around a mountain when you can go up it? Rocks? We can take that to the face. Rocks to the face. Just ask Ronald. He's great at taking rocks to the face. And we might have lost one of the best units we could have possibly have. Rest in peace, Rayson, even though you weren't actually dead. But you might as well be. You're dead to the game. Yeah, that was not my proudest moment. I will be the first to admit that. So we'll go ahead and just take this guy out. I'm not going to have Jill get too close since she is a little bit low on HP. Yeah, the idea behind this map is essentially just they're going to try and chip down your health as much as humanly possible. Ooh, what's this guy doing? Oh, just outside of it. Ike's in it. I'll put Ronald there. And Astrid and Jeffrey will lag behind. For once, the Cavaliers aren't the one who are ahead of everyone else. How the tides have changed. How the tables have turned. The tides have changed. Wow, Mia, you can move really far. I did not think you could move that far. Ooh, just out of range. I'm just gonna shove Soren. Because I want to heal Mia. Though he's almost out of use on his heal staff. I'll need to give him another one next chapter. So let's see. Let's take you out. Thankfully, flyers really do make parts of this chapter just so much easier. Please don't miss. Har, what did we say about missing? We said not to do that. Great. Oh, great. Yep. Oh, wait. He's not even gonna... You have an advantage against Har. Why aren't you attacking him? You could probably do more damage to Har than you could do to Soren by throwing a rock at him. Ah, you are smart, aren't you? You are very smart. I applaud the Daein army and their, oh-so-deviant... Wait, I thought that was outside! Ooh, we almost had another Marcia there. Well then, this is just a chapter of me making really stupid mistakes. Well, Haru's gonna fall back and get healed next turn. Oh, and Lagoose Slayer, don't need it. Oh, you have the Lagoose Lance equipped. You have no reason to have that equipped. I'm going to go ahead and turn on animations because I had it turned off last time so we could just get through it since we spent so long in conversation. No damage. Thank you. Thank you, Har. Oh, geez, wait, you only have 10 HP, don't you? Please don't tell me the boulder will actually kill you. Alright. That's it? Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm not complaining. We're going to turn animations back on. And Har is going to GTFO. I like how it's no longer rescue, it's instead savior. Alright. So with that, we'll heal Har. His heal broke. I'm just going to bait. Oh. Hi. I'm not actually here. You can ignore me and pretend I don't exist. That's perfectly fine. Actually, I could do some damage in. But thankfully, since Voltax does do magic damage, Har will actually be... Har will probably take the most damage out of anyone. So let's go and take this guy out. Yeah, this will work just fine. I swear this chapter was, I thought this chapter was longer than I remember it being, because it feels like we're already really close to the end of it. Alright, with that, Ike gets a level up. I do always like to show the backgrounds you get, since you do get unique backgrounds for each map. And I think it was really nice that they did that. I think this is the first point of the series we really got unique backgrounds for, like, each thing. That's not enough. That 18 times 2 is 36? Yeah, because 8 plus 8 is 16. So that'll just be 1 damage short. Dang. Jill is low on health. Granted, I could heal her this turn. She takes 2 damage. Wow, I could heal her, but she takes, like, no damage from these guys. Jeez. Like, I could heal Jill, but I think she's fine. I'm going to regret this later in the chapter, especially if she dies. She has the full guard. Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. Oh my god. And with that, weapon leveled up so she can wield B lances now. That'll let her wield Brave lances. That's nice. So we'll do as much damage to this guy as we can, or you could just be really cool Ronolf and get a crit. There's nothing wrong with getting a crit. Nope, we're just gonna let him live with 1 HP. Probably should have taken the other guy out, but it's fine. Really, I just gotta make sure these guys can't reach Mist. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna waste the use of the physics staff here because Jill, these guys do like no damage to Jill. They're just running away. Well, I think the boss should come down, which is fine with me. There are status stats? No, that's Purge. That's Purge. That's the Light Siege Tome. I think we've seen it before, but I don't exactly remember. Okay. You're one of Shiharam's men. You betrayed your country twice, you cowardly dog. Now die like one. That's interesting. I didn't know he had a unique conversation for her. That's actually really cool. But he just dug his own grave by coming over here. So, I'm not complaining. Let's see. How much damage? He would have taken 15 damage from this guy, so not even a lot. So what we could do... This guy... Yeah, he's just inside the range. Dang. What I could do is Tomahawk, and then I should be able to Kanto out. I haven't actually used a Tomahawk yet. So with that, we'll take this guy out. And Hari should be able to fall back a square at least. Putting him outside of the ballista range, yep. Let's give Khalil a shot at this, because again, he uses magic, which is really good. Yeah, like you can see he does not do a lot of damage to Khalil, and he will not do a lot of damage to Soren either. Yeah, so you made it this far, have you? Then prepare to be sent down screaming. I always imagine this guy with like a super cocky voice. I don't know what skill she activated, but I'm going to presume it helped a little. Just a thought. Maybe not. What skill? You have Nihil. Oh, so yeah, you have Nihil, so his resolve wouldn't go into effect, which is good. If resolve, I don't know if that would actually not go into effect. Yes, wind does do effective damage, so okay. I think in Radiant Dawn, lightning magic will do effective damage against wyverns. So for a moment, I thought it was going to be wind, or I thought lightning does, but gather as many fools you like. Your weakness cannot survive. No one on this earth can withstand the might of our king. And with that, the fabulous boss that we've only gotten to see for a few minutes is now down. It's a shame, but we will remember him forever. Him and his gorgeous locks. Yes, Soren has the bolt axe. Soren's gonna make great use of it. I mean, his magic's good, right? Actually, we could probably give that to Har. See how he does with it. I'm going to put Maltet back on because there's no reason to Goose Lance. And we're back here with Ike and Co. I like how this side has just been mostly Ike and Ronald and Jill, and then everyone else is on the other side. Just goes to show you how some units can just be super good in this game. So let's go ahead and take you out. Yeah, it's just the only guy who poses a threat to Ronald up here is the Bishop. So we'll go ahead and take this guy out. And Can Mist reach Jill this turn? No. If Jill went, like, down here, Mist would be able to reach her. I didn't... Oh, wait, that's Astrid, okay. Heal... And so Jill can fly up next turn. Since she has the full guard, she will not take bonus damage from the sniper, which is really good. Really appreciate that. This guy's just going to continue running away. Wait, can he walk past the rock? I'm not sure if we can walk past that rock. Oh, and I believe you can shove the rocks yourself if you really want to. Wow, everyone wants Ronolf. Jeez. That's going to hit... Oh, jeez, I hit... Oh, come on, I just healed her! Come on, game. Well, congratulations, Jeffrey. You're seeing some form of fighting. I guess. Good for you. No, he's stuck behind this rock. So it's either this guy pushes the rock or... Yeah. Jeez, Alright, well, I would send Har up to take care of him, but I need this guy gone first. So we'll take this guy out, and then I'll send Har up to take care of the other archer. I like how I just, like, threw Ronolf in the middle of them. Like, it's fine, you'll be fine. It's funny, I've been playing Hyrule Warriors recently, and Fire Emblem Warriors is just around the corner, just a few days from recording this. And... the fact that I can just sort of throw them in the middle of everything reminds me a lot of a Warriors game. It's just like, yeah, I can just throw them in the middle of the enemy. They'll just mow them all down. Unnecessary Aether! I mean, I'll take it. Oh, wait, I think that used the second use on his weapon. So no, I don't want that. Ike, why'd you do that? We need to preserve uses on our weapons. Not like it's been that big of an issue, but still... Alright, well, with that Jill could have come up safely anyways. Har can come up safely now. Take this guy out. Actually, I'm a little curious. How much damage would he take? He would take 9 damage. Unless he critted. Wow, I'm so afraid. Though... I'm gonna go with the Brave Axe because his hit rate is not that good, so this gives him more chances to hit. And he only needs 2 attacks to land. 1, 2, thank you. See, I think that was the right call going with the Brave Axe. Alright, and you'll fall back, and Nefany and Mia, and Soren, or if you want to go by his Japanese name, Scenario. Wait, can I just... No, that does enough damage. Dang. Oh well. Mist will slow, and yeah, our guys are slowly making their way up here. Soon. Alright, Ronolf will not one-round you, but that is fine. That just means experience for someone else, but then again, they would have to actually reach up here. That is probably not happening. Okay, yeah, I figured you were going to push the boulder. That'll hit Nef. That's going to hit... Wow. Okay, so I don't know the roots of the boulders ahead of time. I've seen the map before, because I did mention that the roots of the boulders are not set in stone. Haha, not set in stone. I just realized he has a Laguz axe. Ugh. Jeez, all these guys want Ronolf. Like, I know he's a cool character and all, but jeez. But, that was pretty funny. I was like, oh yeah, no, Soren, Mia, Khalil, Nefany, they're all gonna get hit by the boulder, and it's gonna be okay, but still, it just completely goes past them. He would have done, ooh, 22, that's a lot. Well, I'm glad he missed. I'm really glad he missed. I will have the honor of having Ronald's buddy take you down. Jeez, you and your random Aethers, your wasting swords uses on the steel sword. I'd really appreciate it if you did not do that. Like, just stop. You just wait until, like, a really important boss to do that. It's gonna, like... Yeah, of course, he's gonna get, like, a bunch of Aethers now, and then when I really need him to proc Aether, he's not gonna proc it. in the slightest. It's going to be very upsetting. Alright, so Ronald got a level up and okay, I'll take the defense on Ronald. That's nice. Let's see. Kind of, because you're not going to do well against sword map. Weapon advantage, huh? Crit! I'm banking on a crit because I don't want to use the Brave Axe. Nope, no crit. Well, at least hit him. Nope. Oh no, you did 1 damage to Har. I'm so scared. You have me shaking in my boots. You're supposed to have an advantage over him. You have a sword. Oh my god, I remember the enemies in this game being not that tough, but jeez. Looks like this is the most we'll be able to do. And the horse brigade is coming slowly but surely. God, it's like moving units through a desert. It's ridiculous. It's like I like this chapter, except for that one specific aspect. Ronolf, do you double him? Nope. Okay. I just realized that Sword Master kind of looks like Navarre from Shadow Dragon. I know it's just a generic Sword Master sprite, but still, it looks oddly like him. And why are we still fighting unpromoted enemies? We don't... Wow, you survived. I'm impressed. Good job. Let's see... Who wants experience? 12, 10, 7... Mia and Soren could use experience, but I don't think that's happening. Unless I don't know, Savior and Fairy Soren all the way up here. And then take Soren and drop him here, but there's like 2 enemies left. We can take him out this turn. Yeah, sorry Soren, you're not getting any experience. We're just gonna take these guys out and call it a chapter. I do really like this chapter though. Despite my mess-ups and complaints about the terrain and how not so great the enemy are, I really think this is a neat chapter. And I remember this chapter from the time I played through it in Path of Radiance. I wouldn't say this is one of the chapters that stuck out to me more, but it was still a memorable chapter nonetheless. We'll have Ronald claim the final attack because, you know, let's make a bet. Do you think Ike will proc Aether randomly? I'm betting he will. So, Ike, are you gonna proc Aether? Nope. Well, at least you preserved one use on your Steel Sword. But then again, you could have preserved one more use if you just had Ronald kill him. And since Ronald doesn't even use weapon uses, which is really nice. Oh well, what can you do? This chapter went by fast. Jeez. Is this the lot of them? It looked like there were more of them from down there. Now we've got you. Eat rock. Eat rock. I'm pretty clever. Eek! Look above us. Look out. Look at that, you just saved all of us from taking 10 damage. Tibarn, are you proud of yourself? Need a hand? Tibarn, you came! Oh yeah, about Racin, Tibarn! Well met, Racin. And well met to the rest of you as well, Warriors of Crimea. I'm just imagining, like, Racin covered in blood, and he goes, "Hey, Tibarn, I'm doing great!" And Tibarn's just standing there horrified. Like, what did you do to him? How did you come to be here? I thought I'd help you wipe out Daein. You know, just casually wipe out a nation. That's good news for us, but has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help? I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Daein. To that end, the more powerful we are, the better, yes? So that's the story, isn't it? It's true that Racin requested my aid. However, that's not the only reason that I'm here. What is it? In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain. Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom. So I like how he requested reinforcements from Phoenix, and all they got was Tibarn, but that's more than enough for reinforcements from Phoenix. King Caineghis, it's an honor to see you again. First, let me offer you my congratulations. You've made quite the triumphant return, Princess Alencia. Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength. During this short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of the war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised. I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with the support of many that I was able to return home. Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Binyan and in Daein as well. And to that, about King Gallia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Would you gather over here? This group contains the people who were at the heart of the last battle, correct? Yes, it is. Apologize for the brief interruption. What about those two children? Surely they weren't involved. Children? This is Soren. He's my tactician. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've kept most of it from my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear it, so I asked her to join us. Understood. Go on. It all begins when we met Princess Alencia and escorted her to the forest of Gallia. And that is everything I know. Father, is that how... Mom? That's not true, is it? Mist, do you want to leave? No, I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. Mist. That's the whole of it, eh? So this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Daein. There was something else at play the entire time. What could King Ashnard's ultimate goal possibly be? He has risked everything, even surrendering his own country. 20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elena. What manner of being is this Dark God? What would happen if it were freed from its prison? I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. At that time, all the world, save Tellius, was drowned beneath the seas. That is a true story. I thought it nothing more than a fable. We have living proof. Goldoa's King Daein. He and two other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One. King Goldoa was one of the legendary heroes, but he's still alive. The Black Dragon King is a living fossil and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Leron's medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent. Never begin a war. It's possible. Perhaps there is more than one way for the Dark God to gain its freedom. Oh ho, aren't you the clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says, yet the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it? Could it be? I think I may finally know Ashnard's intentions. Really? King Goldoa said that a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let us assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion no matter where it was, or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Daein thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where is the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test his theory. So he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Binyan was too powerful. Daein would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Daein probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win, taking minimal casualties themselves. And they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Ramon was also friendly towards Leguz. I imagine that this, too, influenced Daein's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Binyan as well. Daein's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the lost medallion. So you believe King Daein's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all? At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There could be no mistaking that. Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds. Even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war's gone too far for that. We have to smash Daein to end its menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it. Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense. Q Ronald coming in. If only we had the medallion with us. What is it, Racing? Is there a way to avoid all of this? We, that is descendants of Laron, have a gift. Through the power of the Slumber Galder, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God in the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to... I'm so sorry, it's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place. Mist, I told you it wasn't your fault, didn't I? But... You were never careless, Mist. I know you kept that medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, and you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault. So please, don't punish yourself anymore, alright? Princess Alencia. She's right. And besides, the Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about. Thank you, Ronald. Alright, it's about time for you two hear what I have to say. Racing. Yes? I'm sorry. Huh? For what? Liani's been kidnapped. It may have been by Daein's hand. That can't be. Why would Liani be taken? The release Galder can only be sung by the girl Altino, right? But Ashnard doesn't know that. Oh no. What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? No doubt if Ashnard learns that it wouldn't work, Liani wouldn't survive to see the next day. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.